The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So he's gone for goal! And that is great goalkeeping.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Now it's Kane. And this is Messi, and that's gone loose. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Company gets across and deals with it. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the position.
Figo. That is good strength. And he's managed to get free. He's dealt with that really well. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Kane. Vieira cannot be beaten that easily. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Figo. Pele! Oh, it's come loose. Dumfries getting this one clear. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Lam, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mbappe makes a dash for it. Still goalless. Figo, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. He has found the way through. Israel claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short, and this is Hazard. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Katala Toyama are looking to go forward now. Desai gets across to intercept that. Figo. Katala Toyama are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Desai does really well to win the ball there. It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard, who is rarely short on confidence. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Pele. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rafael Varane. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Out for a throw. It's a sweeping cross. Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Figo. That's very neat. He is through here. The ball goes in. And he's cut it out. And that has been cleared.
Israel couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Messi. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And here's Kane. He's found a way through. Dumfries finding himself in space. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
There will be one
Messi. He is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Figo makes a move down the right. And he skips past his man. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the ball in. Oh, that was vital. That's a sharp pass. And that brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Number 10, Pele.
So, into the second half.
Israel clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Messi.
He's ended up in no man's land.
Number 20, Johan Cruyff.
Del Piero.
Number 8, Vinicius
Now,
Junior.
what about a counter-attack?
Number 7, Yamal.
Great vision.
Number 4,
No, that's been intercepted.
Number 18,
Chouameni.
Del Piero.
Vinicius Junior. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Looking for the run.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Kane. And it's Kane! Oh, he's been caught. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Del Piero. Spread it left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Messi. Can he get it through? No, it's come to nothing. Anderson. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's going wide left. Yamal cuts out the pass. Now it's Bale. Spread out to the left. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kane. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal wins the duel this time. Rodriguez is onto it in a flash. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Ricardo Rodriguez pinches it off him. Oh, he's having a go! They get a throw in. And it's Lam. He's having a hit! Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Bale. He'll try from distance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Israel have their second corner now. Yamal with the short one. He's having a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Lam certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Lam is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Gets a good foot in there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now, can they get him away? Oh, just skips past his man. Lam. Del Piero. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Toyama clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shoots! It's a goal! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Chance!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Mbappe. Anderson. And it's Tchouaméni. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. A nice sequence of passes, this. In with the challenge.
There will be 1 minute at
There's
a
a
time.
beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, one goal did it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He might be... And Batistuta! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Batistuta certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
It's a good run down the right. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Desai drives forward on the overlap, and he's managed to get free. Here comes the cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Cannavaro cuts it out. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's rather hopeful. That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9". but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's well spotted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Not the most accurate pass. Dembele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's tidy. Saka does really well to win the ball there. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Pele. There's Ibrahimovic. And he's really put himself on the line here. Israel with the corner, there first. Bigo plays it short. Hazard with the delivery. And that is he's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
The less said about that pass, the better. Bigo carries the ball down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Bigo stood his ground strongly. Oh, good effort! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Israel have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rice, and here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Batistuta. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Batistuta. And here's Mohamed Salah. Threads one in. And this is Pele. Well read, nice interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Alvarez is onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well measured. And the shot! Oh, good finish. And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 37 minutes
That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Lam. takes a shot! Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Nice physical challenge. He's found a way through. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah makes a dash for it. Tries to pass it through. And the finish! Somewhat off target. Pinches it off him. Knocks it into space. Well, played through for the wide man, and he's worked it through. Rice. He is through here. Pass is just off target. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed. He's got away. Oh, shooting shot! And again! Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Israel have the chance to go the other way. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He has found the... Tries a shot! That's another chance! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Barcelona have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Just a tiny bit high.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Caceres, a picture of focus and alertness. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Ball's gone out of play. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has not gone well.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. And that has left him in a heap. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Figo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gets a good foot in there. Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot! And it's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's fabulous. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's made its way to him. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through, and he's definitely onside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Desai going forward. Israel do have a chance to counter here. Played out to the left flank. Hazard, he's found the way through. They've won a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
This their second corner of the game. Bigo goes short. Shot at goal! Goal! Israel! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. So time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Israel with the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
It's a really well-measured ball. Ibrahimovic, foot in. Neymar, now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's being shifted off it. Messi, a player so deservedly tries from distance, and collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Hazard. He is through here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution for Israel. Number
Israel
9,
have their third corner.
Messi. Number 10, Pele.
Yamal
Number
with the short
23,
one.
Ibrahimovic.
Opts to play
Number
it back.
5,
Great chance!
Marcel Desailly. Number 14,
That's
Figo.
good running with the ball.
Coming on the field.
He's had it
Number
nicked
15,
away.
Alvarez. Number
And he's
4,
decided to go for it.
Number 20, Johan Cruyff.
5 minutes to add.
Number 21, Gullit. Number
Vinicius
7,
Junior.
Yamal. There will be 5
produces
minutes
the
added
perfect
time.
tackle there. Vieira running with intent. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's rising! Harmlessly behind. And that will be the final act. Israel have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. It's a really well-measured ball. Pele. And here's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pinches it off him. And he's let fly! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Now it's Shevchenko. Bellingham. Great vision. And this is Shevchenko. And Martinez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. He slings it in. That has been knocked clear. Pele! Big relief, it just needed better contact. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Zaire Emery. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Kubasi. Looking to play him in. Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. Azar. Messi. Pele. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Martinez. He's a sharp little ball here. Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it rattles the bar! Vardiol. Not the most convincing of passes. And the keeper's got it again. Kubasi. Zaire Emery. Romero is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And Kubasi, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lam, 15 minutes till half-time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Bellingham. Now it's Martinez.
That's good play from him.
And here's Shevchenko. And here's Bellingham. And it's Zaire Emery. Oh, good spread. Looking for options for movement. Pele. Now it's Hazard. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. Ibrahimovic. Pele!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Kubasi. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And Kubasi. Vardiol. Now Romero. Vardiol. And it's Bellingham. Zaire Emery. Vardiol. Can he get on the end of this? Crosses it in. Buffon deals with that nice and simple. Lam. And it's Vieira. And it's Messi. Now it's Pele. And here's Ibrahimovic. Good chance here! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Israel really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Applies the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vieira is offering a wry smile there.
And this is Pele. Vardiol. It's Camavinga. Vardiol. Now it's Shevchenko. That is good strength. And Zaire Emery. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? Martinez. That is great defending, so alert. Martinez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Martinez. He's found the way through. He's in plenty of space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Vigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Zaire Emery. Romero. Camavinga. Shevchenko wants to run onto this. He is through here. It's a sweeping cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Nicely aimed pass. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Spread it left. And here's Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? Flings in across. And this is Pele. Not the most accurate pass. Vardiol. Now Romero. Threads one in. Chance for a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Cambio en el América. Número 7.
Israel with the corner,
Entrada al
they're
campo.
first.
Número 15.
They've played it short, and this is Hazard. Goes for a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's Shevchenko. Vieira produces the perfect tackle there. Shevchenko gets on his bike and on the move. He's had a shot! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this...
Decent chance! And that's a tiny finish. And this is getting better and better. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Club America are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Kubasi. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And that is not getting there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rabiot. Spread out to the left. Delivers with whip. Messi. The pressing's intent. And Martinez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio en el América. Número 22. Número 8. Entran número 5. Número 23. Se está realizando un cambio.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Yamal makes a move down the right. Yamal, he's got away. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Shevchenko. Great defending, strong and determined.
Guardiola.
Vieira gives no quarter whatsoever. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Goes for goal! Oh, nearly.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Desai does really well to win the ball there. Now, who's going to be first to this? Serginho. Now it's Shevchenko.
Such good technique.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hazard. Is there any support? He might not need it. And Shevchenko! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Yamal. That has been slung wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Serginho. Jordi Alba. And that's aimed into the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Not the most accurate pass. Tries to cross. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that's a key interception.
Israel are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Shevchenko! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Crosses, it's rising! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Ukraine are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lam. And here's Azar. That is lovely. He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Alexander-Arnold. And back to the keeper they go. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Azar. Shevchenko. Good read, needed to be. Messi. That's destined for the flank. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yamal. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about, and it's Cannavaro. Cafu pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Jordi Alba. Alexander-Arnold. Wriggles his way through. He is through here! Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Serginho. And it's Serginho. Alexander-Arnold. And that has put paid to that. Knocks it into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's picked it up out wide. Lofted in. That's a decent clearance. And the referee says that is that for the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Lam. Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Company. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. Yeah. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Lam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's making progress on the ball. And that's been Pele! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Bigo plays it short. And this is Hazard. And he thumps it clear. Ukraine are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Quality ball. That is good alertness. Serginho. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. Azar. It's a good run, this. One that is high in energy. Company. Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Oh, great feet, that.
And he's running through. Now it's Yamal. And no He's seen through all of that. Ibrahimovic. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. Desai does well to get it back. And that's another throw. Pele. He's shifting through the gears here. Pele. Here's a chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Cafu. More and more pressure on the ball here. And Yamal. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Cafu. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram making good progress. No, there's no going past him this time. Nicked it back promptly. Jordi Alba. He's looking wide.
Substitution for Ukraine. Number 7, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Mbappe.
Over to the right flank.
Substitution.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Out towards the flank, and across it goes. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Into the last 5 minutes. Tries one from range! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Number 14,
They've got a healthy number
Messi.
of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Coming on the field.
It's made its way to it. And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Number 21, Neymar.
Ukraine have the chance to go the other way. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Raul. Pass somewhat off target. And that interception was
There will be
most
1 minute
necessary.
added time.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. And he plays one through. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty.